Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a new playthrough on the channel, and it's going to be with the Pope Man himself. Yes, indeed, Mr. Popey Pope Man. So, what's so special about Mr. Pope Man? Well, I don't know. Well, he's a bishopric. Well, kind of. He runs along the same lines as a bishopric. Same as in the HRE, things like Mainz and Alsace. That kind of ruling. But he's the uber bishopric. He's the one in charge of them all. He also has Urbino under him, I believe. Vassal of the Papal State. Good stuff. Yeah, and that's as far as I have gone with the Papal State. As far as I can tell, as far as I can remember, I may be getting my games mixed up, but I didn't think that you could play as the Pope. That might be a recent addition, and by recent I mean it may well have been in for a few years now, but still, I seem to remember this button always being greyed out when I picked this Pope Man, but I don't know, maybe a DLC's unlocked it, or anyway, I was looking for a bishopric to play. I just ended up clicking on the Pope and realised that I could play. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play as Mr. Pope Man, and we're going to see how we get on. Okay, so let's press the button without further ado. Alright, Ironman, yep, let's go. It's our USA game. Well, it's our England into Great Britain into 13 colonies into USA game, which is getting a bit stagnant now. We've still got, what, 70 years to go, and we've blobbed to such an extent that it's starting to get a little bit boring, to be honest. And this Martians Have Landed game, which again, well, no, not again, it's but we are getting quite big with our This Martian game, but we'll see how that one goes. Okay, what are we going to call this one? What's this playthrough going to be called? I think I'll call it Combat Pope. Nope. Combat Pope. And I'll come up with a name for the series itself in a while. It usually takes me about 4 or 5 or 6, 8 or 10 episodes to actually think of a proper name for it. So we start in a decent position. The land around here is very, very rich, so whatever we take is going to be very nice. How far does the HRE extend? It extends down quite a way until Shadow Kingdom hits, and then this lot exits the HRE. But do we want to be part of the HRE? It would give us some kind of protection, especially if we were to go to war with, say, the Ottomans at some point, you know, spitballing, that kind of thing. Look into the future anyway. But it's easier to fabricate and go to war with people inside the HRE if you're also inside the HRE. Because if we were to declare on Siena now, absolutely everyone would get involved. Austria would be on that like a shot. So if we're not to look north, then we have to look south to Naples. But then Naples are under Aragon. Aragon hates us, but they also hate Castile, and Castile likes us. But I'll get the alliance with France first, and we'll get another alliance with Castile as well, because that's absolutely mental. And if we're to nibble a little bit of Naples, then Aragon's going to come straight into it. And if Aragon comes into it, we want Castile and France to be able to sort out Aragon on the mainland while we concentrate on the Nepalese. So let's figure out what we're doing with our boats. The galleys are nice, but they're a luxury that I can't really justify right now. Same really with transport. If we're not using them, there's no point in them being there. Probably incorporate Urbino, reclaim Ferrara. If we're to reclaim Ferrara, then nah, we'll incorporate Urbino. Then that means we're going to war with HRE, and that's, well, we are just on the periphery of the HRE, and so we can take, well, nothing really. Can fabricate on Venice, I suppose. If we were to take bits of Venice before Austria could get their grubby hands on it, that would be nice, especially in the node that it's in. Alright. We will build a spy network in Venice. And yep. Oh no. Venice is only his enemy. It's not his rival. Rival France. Alright. Yep. I know where we're going now, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Dylan, I'm doing my thing now. I need you to shut up. Alright. Any more forts? Avignon? Yeah, let's get rid of that. France is our bro. It's not going to get sieged anytime soon by anyone. Alright, let's set our rivals. Whose rival does? Hungary. That we could fabricate on Hungary. Provence. Again, we could take bits of Provence. And Aragon. They look like decent rivals. Maybe not. Let's go for Provence though. And Aragon. Hungary has a massive army, plus 84% stronger than ours. So let's go for something a little bit smaller. Can't go for Naples because they're under a PU. What about Savoy? Savoy's in the HRA though. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I reckon actually joining the HRE would be a good idea. We'll see. We will see. Papal State is the current controller. Damn right we're the current controller. Excommunicate. Oh yeah. Because that's what combat boat can do. Alright, let's go. Who else are we going for? Hungary? Yeah, go on then. You know what, Hungary? I'll excommunicate you as well. Is that all my... Wow, that's a lot of diplomats. Alright. Let's... decrease the army maintenance to... I don't think we're going to war just yet. For a while, actually. Not until we've got claims in, at the very least. We'll need to increase Albino's opinion of us before we can do anything with them. Religion, Catholic, of course. Declare the Kingdom of God. This is pretty much owning all of North Italy, like all of this up here. And then you can declare the Kingdom of God, which gives you national manpower modifier plus 10%. Not bad. That's fairly strong in itself. Ideas. What kind of ID deals do we get? Tolerance of true faith, yeah, whatever. National tax modifier, 20%, pretty good. Yearly prestige, not bad. Cost to fabricate claims, fairly useless. Production efficiency plus 10%, alright, pretty good actually. Directly turns itself into money. Prestige decay minus 1%, stacks well with the yearly prestige of plus 1%. And aggressive expansion impact minus 10%, that's not bad. So what do we get? Diplo rep plus 1, alright. Just unity plus 25%, which surprises me as the Pope. I didn't think that religious unity would be a thing for them. Religious unity essentially means that you can have provinces that aren't your religion but still not dip underneath the 100%. So it's like tolerance for other religions. It's weird. I didn't think that Mr. Popey man would go in for tolerance of other religions, but obviously I was wrong. And a plus 5% discipline, I prefer it to be morale, but oh well. Can I trade? We start with 10% mercantilism. Alright. Yearly prestige, tolerance of true faith, monthly autonomy change, diplomats, alright, okay. National focus go down minus 5, that's not bad. Allows us more room here to maneuver. Yearly devotion, yeah, we have devotion. Republics have republican tradition, monarchies have legitimacy, and bishoprics have devotion. So national tax modifier plus 25% at 100 devotion. That's a huge amount. Is that real? That is real. So it looks like we should be trying to, at the beginning, supercharge our taxation, i.e. build up churches, get the modifiers to stack. Let's have a look. The church here. Local tax modifier plus 40%, which will stack and stack and stack on top of what we get. 20% clergy plus 25% devotion. I think early game taxation is going to be running our tiny country. But we are in the Mediterranean, so why are you there? We collect in the Genoan node. This is our centre of trade. Main trade port is in the Genoan node, and yet we're steering into the Venetian node. No, that's not how it works. Recall all of you. Although I suppose we don't have... No, they're still in the way. Let's give the merchants a bit of time. Perfect. To come back. Right. Alright, transfer from there. And transfer... Yeah, okay. Transfer from the Ragusan node? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Let's give it a go. Ragusan node. And I... Yep, go on. Okay. Alright. Let's buffer you there. 1% there, 1% here. This one's worth 3.4 ducats, this is worth 1.6, so we know where our trade ships are going. Strange that you can see your ships in that screen, but you can't select them. But you can select your army, because you'd need to select your army in the trade screen, wouldn't you? Take trade in Alexandria. Yep. And off you go. Alright. Navarran succession war against... Ooh. National Castile is requesting that you come to their aid in the Navarran succession war against Aragon and Naples. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. Aragon is allied with Austria. Looks like we're going to war, ladies and gentlemen. Let's accept this. Which puts us straight away at war with Navarra, which means we might be able to peace out for bits and pieces of Navarra. We will find out soon. Let's march away from him into Urbino for now, until we get up to strength. We can't make our dude a military leader, which is unfortunate. Combat Pope isn't much combatish, but oh well. Yeah, come home and war. Alright, yeah, go that way. Alright, another tick or two and we'll go down and hit Navarra. Navarra? Naples. Navarra's over here. Alright, let's go. Come on, the beginner. How many do I need on here? Just the 9. Just the 9. Wow. Alright. Well, I can't move much away from here. Otherwise, they just... No. That's not how it works. We'll just get surged by the 6. Looks like we're going to have to use some of our manpower up here. That's alright. Would we be able to peace out separately? We would. We may look into doing that actually. Lose ducats or local goods produced? We'll lose the ducats for now. I'll wait for this to fall. We've got 2 fire. 2 fire general is useless. Not at this stage of the game anyway. Wow, they're getting absolutely smashed. So who is it? Alright. Yeah, that's Aragon. That's France using the fact that Aragon's been excommunicated. What happens when you rival the Pope, man? It's what he can do. Uh-oh. Win. Nope. We're at war with you, aren't you? Aren't we? No. You didn't join the fight. Alright. We should really have people in the seats. Let's have national tax modifier. He'll almost pay for himself, but not. Trade efficiency. Yep. And roll of armies. Sweet. Done. Nope. None of you. None of you can come into the Popey land. Taking a lot of attrition here. With my dude on my face. Get away. Actually, no, I need you now. Excellent, yeah. Good. Savignon back. Yeah, wonderful idea. Now, can we get out of here? with something. It'll lower trust, but, well, combat pub gotta do what combat pub gotta do. Uh-oh. Ah. This isn't going to go well for us. Okay. We'll keep it going a little bit longer then. Alright, we'll get out of that. We'll peace out for... Nope. They give us that. Well, it's expansion, I suppose. What do you produce? Fish. You, fish. Wine. What kind of a development is around here? 13, ooh, 25. 25 on grain though. Wine, no. Wine, grain. Now let's concentrate on the genome node. Yeah, just that I think. And whatever else we can find. War ups? Nope. A little bit of money. Alright. Get rid of that because it's ridiculous. Okay. A little bit wasteful with our troops there, especially here. Just throwing them in willy-nilly. Wasn't really... No, it wasn't really the way to use them. But but we have grown. We've taken quite an important province actually. Yeah, it produces grain, but it's 25 development. 100% autonomy. It's 25 development. It's in the right trade node that we need to be in. Gives us more of a cut of the pie over here, as it were. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. We could have had more land. We could have taken little bits and pieces and had 4 provinces instead of just the one. But it'd have been 5 development and 6 development and another 5 and maybe another 5, whereas here it's all together, it's all compact, 25. We'll give it chance for its autonomy to gradually decrease over time, and it's better off in our hands than in the Nepalese, and we're expanding in the right direction. So let's bring our maintenance down, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is our first episode as Mr. Popey Pope Man. It's been interesting. We haven't really messed about too much with the devotion mechanic or anything to do with it. It hasn't really cropped up. We have lazy diplomats all over the place. We will put them to use in the next episode. We'll concentrate on this war this time around. I thought we were relatively safe over here when we started spreading out. I thought they'd just gone, but they came back over the island, back from Sicily, at us, and caught us out, to be honest. Good job, Mr. Obino Man was there to save our skins. But how much development is that? 8. Just wondered why they'd chosen that as their capital. There's much higher development than 8. Oh well. But no, we managed to get the whole of Naples sieged, and we took what we could whilst we could, because the war score, it was up at 84%, I believe, 80 something percent, and they were low enthusiasm. If that war had peaced out, I don't think we'd have got anything. As it is, we've now got a Dev 25 province, which will help us immensely in moving forward. Okay, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you have been amazing. I hope to see you in the next episode, where we have a little bit more of a look around. The first episodes have been a bit cut and thrust and straight into the thick of it and straight into a war and expansion straight away, but we'll have a proper look at the ongoings and the nuances of being the papacy, whichever way you say it. Okay, take care.